corner. Do you see it says any?
Okay, okay, that worked. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You can hear me now. Okay, okay, that worked. Okay. Yep, yep, okay. I hear myself on the stream. Cool. All right, what is up? Man, yo, thanks, Aiden. I appreciate that a whole lot, man. And to be honest, like when it comes to like making videos and such, like I don't know, I'm just kind of like chilling, but uh, it's like I rarely pay attention to it, but when I see it, it's like I guess it is crazy that I'm almost up to like 100 now. So I just kind of chill and do it. Just kind of do my own thing. But all right, so now that we got my mic finally looking good now, let's go ahead and just load this up for a sec, because all right. Hear the right music in the background and crap, bro. I have like the phone sitting on my lap, so I'm just watching how the stream is looking. I'm double checking to make sure that my voice sounds really nice. So I think we're looking good on that. Let's see. Okay, so what was I on this? Okay, so shooting content like FPS game shooting, or like actually like shooting with a gun at the range or something like that. That'd be cool too. But so let's delete this copy though, because I was doing something on there, and we're just gonna restart it. I need a new fresh copy of Ocular. Just straight FPS. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. No, yeah, I was like the same way. For Black Ops, I don't know if you've seen. I put like a part two finally of my Black Ops 3 shenanigans video. There's gonna be like a third one, but it's gonna be like a bit of a more chill one. And what I mean by that is, it's simply gonna, it's basically gonna have like I'm still in it, but I'm just gonna be like chill, playing some zombies and stuff like that. So it's not as chaotic as like the first two shenanigan videos that I put out. Um, but I'm still planning on making that, so it's pretty good. But let's see. You saw them already once they first came out. Oh dang, yeah, you quick with it. Dang. I forget that some people have my notifications on, so like as soon as they see that I uploaded something, they just like immediately click on it and watch it. Because I'm so used to like posting my videos through like Discord servers and like DMing it to my friends online. I forget that they have my notifications on, so I don't need to do that as much. thankfully, anymore, but let's see. So basically, yeah, so what I'm planning on doing is not only just repeating this, but making my own LDM version. So you can just get started on that right now. As far as I know, so like mostly just these objects that have like a crap ton of just stuff packed out on them. Let's see. Usually I just like highlight them. I've even like ranted before, but I sometimes hate when, cause I mean, I don't know if you know Peak, but I used to like, I mean, you've seen Afterlife, so like I have like a really good experience with creating in general, but I just hate how some creators, I mean, I don't know if you find it frustrating, but sometimes layers, like here, how can I, actually here, let me pause what I'm doing real quick. I can show you an example of that, like, so like, let's say like Mech Now's part right here. If I go through each of the layer and gotta get going now, but hit 2400 says, hey, 2400, that's what's up, bro. Congratulations on that, honestly. Countdown. Hope you have a good stream. No, hey, thank you, I appreciate that, man. You have a good night, alright? Congrats on the 2400. Let's see. Okay, so it's like one of these layers right here. So like, I don't know, when it comes to like so you see like these orbs. It's like I can highlight them, but at the same time it's kind of like, I don't know, like let's say if I'm trying to grab like these objects right here in the water, right? Sometimes it'll be like mashed up. Actually, this whole entire thing is like one setting. So let's, okay, yeah. So like if I try to like grab like a certain objects like these, it's like mashed up with like different things. This is probably not the best example, but it's like mashed up with different things, like this whole like object right here, or like if I kind of highlight, see, it just highlights like this whole entire thing. I just hate when that happens a lot. Another thing I'm probably gonna be doing is, or that you'll see me do a lot, is like exit. So like I exit out the level and then I jump back into it, and that's just if I accidentally kind of shift things or move things around, I just kind of, I basically just kind of go back within the editor, so that way it kind of just resets itself if I messed anything up. So thankfully, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And I'm not saying that like in a bragging way. I'm just saying that like, cause that's how I've always been, especially when I created Afterlife, cause I wanted to just make sure that everything that I was putting and creating within that level was like not perfect, but just good enough, or just, you know, just close to good and perfect and stuff like that. Cause I was a perfectionist, heavily, still am. So. But this part for right here is like super easy. The second half of the drop of reverie right here. Because as far as making an LDM goes, it's super easy. Because I even did this for Afterlife. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. But I even did this for Afterlife. I simply just, let's see. And you probably already know this. You probably already know this already. But I simply just like, usually what makes a level lag is not only just it having a crap ton of objects, but if it has a lot of objects just in one section. So I can actually go ahead and just show you that real quick before editing this. Hopefully we're all good. If the game crashes, then I'll double check it. I think I have no clip. No, I don't have no clip on. I'll have no clip on just for like this one session. But as you can see, like my frames, so it's like 240 or something like that. 240. It's like my frames right here. obviously you can see it's like I'm dropping to like 120, 130, 118, like 100, you know what I'm saying? It's like super low. And that's just because of this one little object right here. Oh shoot, I didn't know you guys were on here. What's up, Relic? What's up, Brad? Yeah, I forgot school started back for y'all like a couple days ago. Loading is super long. I think on 2.2 it's like, obviously it's like way quicker. There it goes. All right. So, oh, yours start tomorrow. Dang. Yours started a week ago. I know my friend, the 1st day of August, his school. That's when his school started, basically. 1st day of August. I was like, dang, bro, like yours. I don't know if it varies on different states or what, but I know for a lot of different people, it started on different days on August. So, where was I at? Oh yeah. So that's like the thing about it though, Peak, is that so it's not just if a level has a lot of objects, it's just if it has a lot of objects in one section. And so this right here, this one whole object is like 1,000. Yeah, see that? It's like 1,000. So I just want to make sure that I actually grab majority of this. I don't want to grab the orbs, I just want to grab just this whole, like, this star, the sun, whatever you want to call it. Just want to grab, make sure I have, like, everything. I think it's, yeah, I got it. So what I like to do as well, I like to, like, lock them. And I'll do this for, like, a lot of objects here in a second. But I like to just click on this little icon right here, and it basically locks all of them. So that way, the next time I click on it, it's just this whole thing instead of, like, one little tiny separate object. It's like this whole entire object right here. So very useful feature, I will say. I'm having, bro, I don't even know what's going on in chat. Y'all tripping right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna just automatically toggle that as high detail. I mean, it's automatically triggered, but oh no, hold on, I'm doing it backwards, I forgot here. Let me just like exit real quick and then go back into the level. What I need to do, so I'm kind of jumping ahead, I'm jumping the gun real quick. What I need to do is I need to basically select all the objects within the editor and then basically just check and then uncheck the LDM, and then I can get started that way. So that way, I completely forgot. I forgot to do that. But my fault. So that way I can make my own LDM officially without having objects that are already set to LDM. I want to have my own. And the reason for why I'm doing this specifically is because I want to beat this level. I've always wanted to beat this level in full detail, but for the obvious reason of it having a lot of objects and lag. Even though I have a beast of a PC, it's still an issue for everybody. Like, no one can run this level on full detail, clearly. But because I wanted to always beat this on full detail, I'm just going to make an LDM where it's hiding some of the objects, or majority of the, like, objects that basically need to be set, but not every single one of them. Because there's a lot of LDM versions out there where it'll take a lot, where some people take majority of the decoration out of the level, making it look kind of blandish looking, and I hate that. I really do. It's like I want to play the level, and it's like, while at the same time it, like, you know, the decoration's in there and it looks good. So and the chat's ruined. What's happening? I'm like rambling on. I'm not even paying attention to chat. What's going on, chat? Chat, what's going on? tickle, but on the okay. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna just leave that be. Okay, let's see. So yeah, okay. So what was I doing? Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna select all the objects, and then we're gonna just, like I said, check them and then uncheck them for LDM, and then after that, save, and then we get started on making our own LDM. So that's how it's gonna be. So we're just gonna select all. It's not what I meant. Actually, here. Hold on. What the heck? Select all. Select all. Select. None. Okay. Well, why are you selecting only like this part? Something's a bit off. Select all. Right. Select all. This is not select all though. It's like only selecting this. I don't even know what's happening actually. What is actually here? So delete this, create a brand new copy, name it cop, just short for copy. I don't know why, but yeah. So my plan is, so I mentioned before, my plan is to not only rebeat the level, but it's to make my very own version of an LDM and then beat it, because like I mentioned before, there's a lot of different versions out there that people have made for Ocular Miracle where either it's an LDM or ELDM, doesn't matter, but basically majority, the problem with those versions is that majority of the decoration they just immediately delete, and so when you go through the level it basically just looks completely like either completely bland or just weird looking and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I want to go through, what's his name? Lucas Yuckla's part right here. This entire part of Diligence is like my most favorite. Like the decoration within it as well as you play it. It's like I want to be able to go through this, but without a whole lot of decoration removed from it. And the thing about it is, about Lucas's part on this whole entire like his part right here on Ocular Miracle, is that it's like, as much as it might seem, it honestly runs very smoothly. Like it runs super smoothly at 240. And that's the thing, I've beaten Ocular Miracle on 240 FPS specifically. I don't know if anyone knows that, but I didn't beat it on 360. I wanted to beat it on a solid 240 because on 360, not only was I gonna just like easily drop frames on there, but there was like a few, just like a couple bugs here and there on 360, and so I thought 240 would be just a solid frame to play on, and it was. It is. It really is. And that's the thing I always tell people, is that if you're gonna go for Ocular Miracle, just play it on like a solid 240 and use the official LDM, and it runs like smooth, like super smooth. Okay, see if we can try this again though. Actually, here, let's do all, and then maybe that's why. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So now we selected all. What's gonna happen is it's gonna take obviously a very long time because it's selecting every single object within the editor. And then, like I said, check it or uncheck it, and then check it, and then, yeah, we make our own LDM. So I just can't wait for that. But like I mentioned, I already had, like I mentioned, I already had an LDM made. Like last night, I was just messing around in the editor of Ocular Miracle. Already had one going, but I just kind of deleted it because not that I lost motivation, but it just I don't know, it kind of seemed pointless. But then I was like, no, you know what? Let me just like go back into it and just like try again. So that's what I'm doing right now. But this time live streaming. I want to beat the level like completely live streamed. No, well, here's the thing. It's funny that you say that because like, I mean, get, I'm like stuttering a lot. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what was I saying? You know, it's funny that you say that though, because the thing is, when I was getting far in this level, like from zero, and I was at like the like the chill like last final parts of diligence, no, my heart was like my nerves was going like complete haywire. It really was. In the description, and here's the thing, right? So like in the description of my Ocular Miracle, okay, there it goes. All right, so we selected all, so now we're just gonna uncheck it, and then yeah, um, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, okay, here it is. Yeah, so check it, and then uncheck it, and then deselect, save. All right, there we go. So no, but like I was saying, like my nerves was super high, and so the thing is, I don't know if people know, but in the description of my Ocular Miracle video, I basically explained what my BPM was. It was 178, but I go back, so like I kind of went back, and so I have a heart rate monitor where it kind of like tracks, it kind of like keeps a history of like certain heart rates here and there. So for that day, the day or the night that I beat Ocular Miracle, I actually went back because it had updated, and it actually wasn't 178, but it was 185. So that was my heart rate when I did Ocular Miracle. Um, the most stressful part though, right, is I can show you real quick in the editor. So like the thing about this level, what I really love about this level, right? What I really love about Ocular Miracle is like, okay, so like after Salaxium's part, when you're like here, like when you're like just simply doing these parts, dude, it's like it's like I would say like this is the part where my heart starts to like very slowly initially like start to like grow, because this entire part, Zero SR's part, and parts of like Select, or I think that's Surge. Yeah, I think that's like, is that Surge? I don't know what that says. I think it's Surge, but like Zero's part as well. Like this entire part before Jonathan is super easy, because basically, how do I explain? When I basically get this far, right? Like when I basically get to here after the drop of faith, it's basically like a 80, like I would say like a 75 to 80% chance that I go from here all the way to the beginning of diligence right here, all the way here. And then once I'm at diligence, that's when your nerves, like when you're at diligence from zero, that's when you're like your nerves just immediately kick into high gear. Like it's just the very beginning of it. Um, let's see. And then like even like this part right here, like you know how this builds up and spam right here, and the initial drop that starts right here. Like all of this fast gameplay, like I want you to like keep in mind for a second, especially you Peak if you're still watching, like all of this, like imagine your heart being around like 170, 180, however high it is, and you're doing just like in the middle of it all, right? You're just doing all this fast gameplay while your heart is just like, while your heart is like just getting ready to explode just right out of your chest, bro. All this fast gameplay, all this like high CPS gameplay, and you go up here to like the next section of diligence, and like this like little crazy wave part, right? And then it's like you go into like Sergai Esther. Oh my god, Sergai Esther as well. And this is like 70-ish%, like somewhere in like the 70%-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this like these like crazy weird parts right here, and then like the decoration, it's like flashing in your eyes, right? And you get to this part, like your heart, like doing all this fast like high CPS gameplay while your heart is like getting ready to explode. Like this level is so stressful, but it's such an amazing experience. Like I tell people all the time, like man, like some of these, like one of these days, like you guys have to play this level. It's such an amazing experience. It's stressful, but it's really good. It's really good. So enough of my rambling. What was I doing? Oh, okay, next person here. So but yeah, it's Yeah, dude, yeah, exactly, dude, exactly. Like, cause it's one of those moments, right? Especially like what I just got done showing you guys, like with diligence, it's one of those moments where, like, no matter how much, it's one of those moments where it's like you're so nervous, yeah, but there's times where, and I'm gonna try to explain this in the best way I can, but it's moments where like you're so nervous to the point where it doesn't really affect you as much. Like the first time that your nerves are like kicked into high gear, you know, like yeah, it's intense, but like the longer that you're exposed to it though, the more that you kind of slowly get used to it, and then and it won't really obscure your focus and concentration that much. Because like moments like that even happened to me with bloodlust. With bloodlust, when I got to like TMN, first time ever from zero, like my heart rate was up there, but it wasn't like I guess it was so high, but at the same time, it wasn't distracting me. Like it wasn't obscuring my concentration. I could focus, you know, every single click. And honestly, now that I think about it, I think that having high nerves is just like another part of like having so much adrenaline to the point where not like I guess to the point where not like everything is like moving in slow motion, but it's just you're just so focused. Like it just kind of helps you focus at the same time. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Like with bloodlust, it was like um it was kind of like man, it was so high. I didn't have a heart rate monitor when doing bloodlust, and that was the thing too. I never had I this was like before I got the heart rate monitor, but if I can honestly estimate how high my BPM was, it's definitely like it felt, I don't know, it was just so high to the point where my entire body felt like, you know how like when your foot falls asleep and then like you straighten your leg out, and then after a while you get this like, it's like a really, it's not pain, but it's like a strong tingly feeling. Like that's exactly what my entire body felt like my whole body felt so fuzzy. um but with Ocular Miracle, it was kind of like that, but different. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, no, dude, it was definitely like that. Let's see. Okay, so it's back to where we're doing right here. Select all of this, and then okay, cool. I want to make sure that like I'm grabbing just okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So then we just mark that as like high detail, and then there's like a few like glowing orb parts like right here. I think this one I had it set to LDM. Actually, hold on. Before I even jump to there, let's like get rid of these stars though, like these little particles, because this alone is like 900 something, like 900. So it's definitely very laggy. And then we're just gonna mark that as high detail, and then chain them all together. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's Arcane Miracle was like different, but Bloodlust, man, that got the heart going like crazy. Felt like I just got to run a marathon or something. Okay, so that's LDM. I think I had these glow orbs. I think I had these, like all this like glow effect. I think I had these marked as well. I think for LDM. And we're just gonna like double check as well, so it's not like I'm just gonna like be like picking random like guesses here and there, and then just like being, oh okay, we're just, you know, and just winging it. No, we're just gonna play with this for a little bit and just see. This was definitely LDM though, and then these clouds, I think. Okay, no, these weren't LDM, but I did chain them together, so we're just gonna do that. These weren't LDM, so I'm just gonna chain them though. So yeah, like majority of the lag for like this whole entire like second half of the first drop for Reverie, it's mostly just like the lag is mostly just this planet. I forgot who made this part for like decoration wise, but it was definitely just like this entire this planet and stuff like that. And see, like you have like these orbs, more glowing objects up here, because glow objects is what also causes a lot of lag. Even if it's like a few, like 200 or 300, it can still cause some lag here and there. And this is just for like the 2.1 version I'm talking about, not 2.2. I know 2.2 is like a bit more optimized now, but okay. I don't think I had those glow objects for LDM, but I'm just gonna chain, just chaining. Let's see for these. I think these are okay. Chain them together anyways though, just to make sure. More glow objects, chain them together. Zoom out a little bit actually. We already got that. Okay, yeah, so this whole part is set on just layer 51. Detail. Just making sure. Oh yeah, this is also what I did too. I forgot. I completely forgot. So let's go ahead and just like save it right now though. Let's see. But so, and it was like really simple. So like all these particles, because it's like high-end objects, it can make it lag. I simply just took these stars and just like not only like copied and pasted them, but like kind of like had them ordered in different like color objects and stuff like that. Like I even took like this star right here and then placed it like over here. Kind of like spreading this out a little bit, because and then like we can like simply just take this, copy and paste, and then like flip it upwards like right here, giving it like a different position so it doesn't look too much. And then we can actually set them about just a bit above, and then unlink them. Start spreading again. That's the thing too. It's like when it comes to like different like, because I know for my Afterlife, and I know I'm talking about it again, but it's a good example though. But for my Afterlife video, I know for a fact that or not just know for a fact, but what I used to do, because there's like star particles on there, and it's simple. You just simply just want to take it and then just either copy and paste, or just like take it and then just simply take one and then simply just like move it somewhere around here. I'm definitely going to delete some of these though, because I can definitely tell it's a bit going on. Nice. As far as it looks. And by the way, I definitely have like a lot of plans to start streaming tomorrow, even just like streaming more often, of just me kind of make my own LDM, testing things out, seeing how they look and stuff like that, and then, you know, once it's done, I'll just go ahead and just beat the game, or beat the level, not game. This is basically just like my fun, but getting like a bit of a rotation too, so that they're not all just sitting in one like position. I will say the one thing that kind of confuses me is that like I look at a star like this, so I highlight it, and then after I highlight it, it's like I'm looking at the groups that these objects are associated with, and it's like, okay, because I sometimes want to like change colors with some of these stars, but I even like try to mess with it, and I couldn't figure out what it was, like which group that like this star is associated with. For example, I got all these groups, I kind of look at them, and then I switch over to this one. It's like the same, and it's like I get confused because it's like I don't know how to properly change them the way that I want them to. But the best I can do is I can just change the color that they're associated with, and really it's just push triggers anyways, so it's not like I can switch out the push triggers a little bit, but I'm just gonna like leave like the triggers alone. I'm just messing with vibration, so that's my goal. Like any one, it's not that. Even though that barely changes anything. Okay. Go ahead and save that, and then we're going to play test it, see how that goes. Yeah. Activate it, see how it does. I'm gonna assume that at this time, both Raylix and Brad have both left the stream. God, it's getting chaotic anyways, I can tell. Okay, cool. Let's see. And like I said, I think it's no, yeah, it's definitely you. Because it says 2 people are watching. That's me watching over chat, and then you watching. So not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Okay, so like for this part though, so as far as what we did, right? Like removing like all like the high objects and stuff like that, and like replaced it with like a bunch of stars, right, in the background. So we just removed it and then we added in like those like more of those colorful stars in the background. Based on how the canvas is looking though, from like a player's point of view, what I might do is add more tiny stars, probably like over the horizon. Uh-oh, I think I should have. Okay, the game might crash here, but let's hope not. because the way to like prevent a crash from happening is simply completely backing out of the level and then going into the editor from the outside of the level, if that makes sense. So, but instead I clicked on the editor within the level. So, okay, yeah, so all right, yeah, we crashed. But it's fine though, because we saved it, so we just gotta go back. Okay. I got this song stuck in my head. I don't know if you've seen it, but it sounds like a Christian rock song, and the singer's like, "Lord, forgive me," or something like that. But I've been seeing like a lot of like YouTube shorts with that song in it. Okay. Where's it? Oops. No, we don't want to do that. Made that mistake before, but we're good. And really, with all these stars, I mean, it's something that's not necessary exactly having all these stars, but at the same time, if we want to replace, here, let's get rid of like the top, like right here, and just see. Yeah, it's like delete that much, and then just keep these sections in here. I know some streamers like Riot, they'll have like rock music playing in the background. It's like, I want to do that, but, well, he streams on Twitch, so I don't know like the full like rules of like copyright and stuff like that when it comes to playing music on stream. But as far as YouTube, because I'm on YouTube, I've always wanted to play my favorite like songs on here like while I do this, but I already know that my I guess like the fear of like my channel might get taken down or something like that, because like, oh, copyright, you can't play music like that, you can't play music like that. But then again, I'm not too 100% sure on if it works exactly like that, but still don't want to risk it. I think this is good. No, yeah, but like I said, dude, it's, you know, it's something that I've always just wanted, was not only to have my own little like LDM version and then like beating it, but also just like being live and having like just like a person, nothing more than that. But if there was more people watching, that'll be cool. But just like kind of like rooting on for me, just like go, go, go. Just like imagining like chat like spamming go while I'm at like diligence or something like that. so that's high detail. Oh yeah, I forgot. Um, there's like more glow objects that I completely forgot to highlight. I can show you here in a minute. It's just this, all this stuff. And it sets like the atmosphere. It sets the atmosphere of space and the planet that's like that's like in the background. I just want to grab all of this and then set it to LDM, because even though it's 72, it's still like a large, just globs of just glow. And glow can be very laggy for 2.1. He streamed only using Google Hangouts to spam go in Google Hangouts, like streaming like that. That's like unique, I would say. That's definitely unique. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and save this. And then exit. Oh. Clicked into the game without toggling LDM. My mistake. I gotta test that out. Like streaming through through Google Hangouts. Okay. I just want to see how that looks and how much my PC performs. Okay, so it performs like a lot better, I can tell. I mean, it's like still frame drops, but not as bad as it was previously. Because see, like right here, we're averaging like 180. It'll jump up from like 180 to like 200 and something, as you can see. Because last time, I mean, before we did any of this, it was running at like a solid, like 120 or 12 or something like that. Actually, let me go back a little bit into the stream and see exactly how much. If I can even do that. Yeah, I can do that. Cause I think. Okay, well, it's somewhere in the stream. I'm too lazy to find it, but because we've been live for nearly an hour already. But anyways, let me just go through this like one more time. Just kind of like replaying it as well, seeing how it looks in the background decoration. Because like I really love the look of those stars set. Looks really nice. And it just replaces like it mostly just replaces the whatchamacallit, like the other stars. There's like 1,000 of them, like sprinkles on a canvas. Got rid of them because it was high-end objects, and we just replace it with the colorful ones. But here's the thing that sucks, right, Pete? Is that ever since, so the thing was, I beat this level just a few days, I would say, before 2.2 dropped. And like Ocular Miracle on 2.2, like it loads perfectly fine because the game is like, it's a bit more optimized now, but even then still, there's like a lot of issues with it. Mostly just has to do with the physics. Like there's like a lot of parts like on Faith, like on here, like on Faith right here. No, not there. Like right here. Like this section alone, the second half of the first drop, this section alone, it's so weird because on 2.2, you're supposed to simply hit this orb and then that orb. But it's so weird because the game in 2.2, like the level in 2.2 won't register it at all. So no matter how early, how late, no matter how good or how much you try to hit this orb, it's literally impossible because your icon will then just like fly up and like hit the top of this and you just like instantly die. So it's just more of like Ranger. Is that what I think it is? Ranger? You're Dane, right? Dane? Is that Dane Ranger? I think so. But no, yeah, there's so in 2.2 there's like this level has like a lot of issues here and there. One of them even being the very beginning where you do this like little spider part like right here. So it's starting right here at this portal. Starting right here, because in 2.1 on this version you can simply you're supposed to just click and hold this black orb, so it's going to shoot your spider down like to this platform and then immediately shoot it up to this platform. But on 2.2 you can't do that. It's like you have to lightly click this and then separately click to get up here. So like right when you land on here you have to click again to get up here rather than just holding this, so that way your spider automatically gets up here. Because if you try to hold on 2.2, your spider, like, I don't know, it's weird. Your spider basically just hits like up somewhere like up here, and even if you like try to hit this, like your spider will still like hit like somewhere just like up there and you'll die. So another thing that kind of bothers me. Yeah, no, it sucks. It's so, like I said, 2.2, like for what it is. I mean, like when it first initially released, like me and my friends in the call were so hyped about it, but then like literally just a couple days afterwards, we just didn't care for it because of certain like physics bugs and just physics moments here and there that just that does that. Okay, so you are Dane. Okay, gotcha. I remember Dane Ranger. I think you have Ranger in your name. So yeah. So what's up, Dane? So that's also another reason for why, like, if I tell people, like, if someone's going for Ocular Miracle, for example, I just tell them straight up, like, just do it on the 2.1 version of Geometry Dash, because 2.2, it just will not act right for you at all. It's trash. It's, like, really trash, but... Okay, where was I gonna go from here? Oh, right, I was gonna check on something. Let's go, like, spam the crap out of this thing. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do, like, a little thing. I'm just gonna move this out the way for just a second, just to see what I'm looking at here. Okay. Undo all that, and then... Okay, so I think I'll rest on here, because I think we did what we could for here. So let me just like exit, so that way it won't save what I did. Even though I undid it, I'd still exit. One thing about this level though that I really sucks to like kind of miss out was when, like, the days when Technical was verifying it, and like all of us, like, he was having like a hard time. He was like struggling at like a lot of parts here and there. And I mean, I don't blame him. This level is just, I mean, not only just super long, like 5.5 minutes long, but it's just difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, it's just difficult and long. That's a really good solid level at the same time, though. Okay, so let's spam this again, and then... Yeah, okay, so I think we're good on here. So let's move on to Mactinow's part, which is this. This part looks amazing too, but unfortunately, the number one thing that we're gonna get rid of is... I was gonna say these lights. I'm gonna put a hold on them for now, and I'm gonna focus on just the sky of this. Yeah, just all of this right here. So I'm just gonna highlight all of it, get most of it as much as we can. High detail, chain them together as well in case I need to make changes of them. I don't think I will though. I think they'll just stay on the LDM because it's like a lot of those little particle effects. And same for this as well, like all of these. Okay, so it's gonna be like really challenging to God, you can barely see it. I mean, you can still see it, but like it's still like obscured by a bunch of crap that's going on here. I think even these objects alone can be a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. Like I said, it's like, and this is something that I really can't complain on my own because I mean, once again, I've done this before on Afterlife as far as like putting like super detailed things, when I was making like planets in the background and stuff like that. Like if you even go back to it, there's even moments like where if you see like a planet in the background, it's not just like the planet itself and that's it. Like I put like a lot of these types of objects because what these objects do, especially if you give it like a color and then give it like a not saturation, what is it? Well, yeah, saturation, but I think if you kind of like have it blend in to like the water or like the color of the planet itself, it gives it like little like details of it. It looks cool, but at the same time, it costs performance a lot. Even on like high-end devices, like this PC that I'm using, it's like a really beast of a PC, but still, it won't run it. Okay, so detail. I mean, again, I do really love the looks of it. It's very detailed. These along. I think. This is like. That's part of the sky. I don't think I'm gonna delete this. No. Two. So. Okay. I think I might have to get rid of these, but they look so good. Here, we'll just go ahead and save real quick and then test it. Just to be sure. Okay, so even for what we did, it's definitely, I can't tell, we're averaging like 160, drops down to like 150 a bit, and like 170 right there, and then, yeah, and then for this part, it just like kind of jumps up to 240. for the core part, we're probably not going to, we're not going to change anything for the core part and this part as well. Because all this runs perfectly on 240, so. Yeah, same for this. And the part after, I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. I still hate that ending gameplay though of like Reverie. It sucks. They can get consistent with all the parts, but just the ending parts can sometimes screw you over. Alright. I want to delete this. I don't think deleting this would do. It's not that much. See, that's the thing, man. It's like the one thing that kind of sucks about like the one thing that just like really sucks about making LDM, especially for a high detailed level like this. It's like you want it to perform better, but at the same time you want to keep most of the decoration, and it sucks because if the level is something like this, it's like you have to delete majority of like the good looking parts sometimes just to make it run at like at least at like a solid 200, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like scrolling through each layer and just seeing what needs to be changed and what doesn't need to be changed. I don't think this needs to be changed at all, but I'll still like chain it together to see. And that's like majority of the sky I'm highlighting, so it's like it's just gonna be pitch black. But I think we're fine. I really do think. So like this planet itself surprisingly doesn't have a lot of objects as I thought it did, and that's a very good thing. We'll keep the planet in there, even though you can barely see it when you're playing from zero or in practice. It's because the way that they positioned it is like really up high, so you'll see like a glimpse of it, but not the entire thing. So I can still highlight the details within it, such as this, and make sure. Yeah, so. Keep those for like high detail and stuff like that. This stuff, it's like whatever, I don't really care. It's like the rings of the planet. I think these objects are fine. Those are fine. These are fine. Okay, so save and then, yeah, save. think we're on this. It's gonna be like a bit of like one grabs for the fun. Let's see. Right now there's two just. Trying to figure out what I need to change, what I don't need to change. Like I said, we can try to get rid of those things. Like, yeah, I'm just like I'm looking at this stream on my phone. It's looking pretty good. You know what I mean? It's not too laggy, not too choppy, stuff like that. So, also welcome back. I think you left briefly. Alright, there it goes. You've been here the whole time? Oh, well, I don't know what YouTube talking about. It's tripping. It said like one person was watching, and then it jumped back up to two. So I thought that like you left for like a short moment, but probably YouTube just tripping out. I'd hate to get rid of these, but we're just gonna test it out to see how the level performs when we mark them as high detail. We'll keep this one, not on high detail. I guess you could technically say this is kind of our VC, not really, even though I've heard your voice before. You sound like Godzilla and stuff like that, but like technically, it's like we're in the VC because we're like chatting and stuff like that a little bit. I think in the original LDM they got rid of like, I think those little things at the bottom. Cause I'm just like paying attention to the frames. It's like 169-ish, yeah. So. Have that song of, I should probably have that song of like Too Slimy playing in the background while I'm doing this. It's just like screeching noises and bass boosted and all that stuff just blasting my ears while I'm working on this thing. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is take these off. Where's this at? Come on. Okay, so it's like here. What are these? There's not lag worthy, I don't think. I honestly think we'll be okay for this part. Because I genuinely don't, like, I could, like I said, this LDM, it's not gonna be like an LDM where I have to continuously run at like a solid 240 without any frame drops. Like, there's gonna be frame drops. I'm just getting rid of just some of the degradation, as I mentioned before, so I think we're honestly just okay for this part. The most chill of beats, yes. Dude, that song I sent you, dude, that song I sent you, bro, it's like, I'm telling you, bro, it's fire. Like, it's heat, it's really heat. Like, and like I said, he's a new, like, rapper that's, like, blowing up, and he's coming out, so it's like, people be sleeping on him, for real. Just that freaking song is like, it's stuck in my head now, and it's so stupid. Okay, let's select these. Wait, actually no. I think we're good for here. Like I said, there's gonna be some frame drops, but not as much. Okay, so let me go back. These are just like small changes. There's gonna be some changes, and like I said, like majority of these streams, so like as far as working on an LDM, it's gonna be like short, I think. Well, depends, but and then start streaming on just like playing this because fun time. Yeah, this entire core part is gonna be like, wow, okay. So like this part alone, it just has a lot of objects, so even like a bit of frame drops that we deal with at the very beginning of this core part, it's honestly fine because it doesn't like stay like super low for a long time. It's like 190, like 170, and then jumps all the way up to like 248 as you like go along with this. I can definitely see you doing this someday. totally messed that up, I'm sure.
You're working on a 5 years. I'm trying to homo spreads look on stream. I'll do like 10 megs next time. Alright.
Okay, so like all this stuff as well is like high detail, yeah. So I'm gonna do something. What if I just mark this as high detail and just see what it looks like on stream? Cause like I get, I don't know. Cause like all this is supposed to be like land, and you're kind of like looking out like on another planet, like out in the ocean of that planet. So it's like I get the scenery of this, but at the same time, if this is having like, don't mark those actually, just mark these. So let's do, yeah. No, dude, but actually, I actually want to go out and just buy me a centipede. Just because. Okay, so like me removing all that stuff basically kind of barely did anything, so we're just gonna add those back. We might crash again. Hold on, let me just double check. I have a huge, like, bad habit of doing this. Yep. Okay. Let's reload it.
Oh, Serena. I feel like a heart attack. I even might stream just like me grinding out like crystal, or like me practicing fun.
I see. That's the thing. It's like I realize I can just stream anything, bro.
Like, I just kind of stopped though after Legacy because that was bumming me out as a level.
All of this. Let's just. Double checking, making sure that all this is like not LDM as well. Okay, we're good. just save. This time I'm not gonna exit out though, because we're going to move on to this. It's so cool how, and you know what I realized as well? Hold on. Yeah, like the colors are pulsating with the music. It's kind of very hard to tell, but you can kind of tell if you look closely. So yeah, so anyways, this is okay, this is fine. This is fine. Really, like, majority of Faith is, like, fine as well. Like, even, like, the drop is fine. This is fine too. I actually don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna like skim through the level and just see what I could change, what I should probably leave alone, but this first drop is fine. Okay, cool, the little trees are back. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep that, and then all this is cool, so then skip ahead a bit. This is fine. Oh my god, we're even fine out here. This doesn't need the LDM. Okay, cool. I think so. Might be good there. This is good there. Nope, Selexium we're good too. Yeah, I think majority of like the Faith parts are like well optimized compared to like Diligence or Reverie, because like those are like have like quite a few parts that's super high in objects, like in each of the sections. But Faith is looking good. I think the only problem on Faith and needs changing is just Jonathan's part, which is this part that's coming up right here. So yeah, I think Jonathan, my idea was mainly Yeah, because see, even on like the ULDM or like the LDM option that's like with this level, this is like little orange part. See if I can... Yeah, this like little orange stream that kind of like flows through like this part. I don't know. I think it got removed, and then like this like the purple glow flowing through, I think that got like left in there. So
best that we can probably do is
remove that orange part, or hopefully it's not even on the same layer as the purple. Because because if it is, then it's like I don't know whose decision it was to do that, but it's annoying. I hate when creators do that. It's like they have just like certain things like that just on the same layer, and it's like overlapping each other. It's like you gotta nitpick through it. It's a time waster. Or we can crash. God dang, I'm crashing a lot. Dude, this... Dude, like, I'm crashing a lot. Holy crap. I forgot how heavy this level really was.
And this is like the one thing that I'm just looking into, and then like after I like kind of like mess around with it or whatever like that, I'm gonna end stream because it's like
Almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, no, it's definitely late, so I'm just gonna look at this one last thing, and then save, and then just like save the rest of this for tomorrow. I can mess with this tomorrow. I got a lot of time, so I ain't got no other plans, but I just want to look into this one last little thing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this does. Okay, so this is high-end objects. What the heck, dude? Like I said, like game crashes will definitely be a common thing when doing this, so. See, like something like this can be so simple with just like just less objects. Like I rant about that so much, but it's true. Like you can make something like this with a lot less objects and it won't be as laggy. Set that as high detail for now though, and then we'll look into this right here. So this is also 1,000. No, this is like, holy crap, this is what? Bro, are you seeing this? Dude, this one part, this one little thing, this one part alone is 4,500 objects. Holy crap. I cannot, dude, oh my god, see, like, that's the thing, this is like my rant that I have when it comes to creating. It's like, you can create something this cool with so much, like, less objects. That's so much. It's so comically a lot just for this one section alone. That is so comical. Dude, that is like, what the heck? Okay, I would set it to high detail. I mean, I could set just both of them to high detail. Yeah, no, might as well just set them both to high detail. And if I want to change it, I can just work on it tomorrow. And then like I can like work on this tomorrow as well, because I really like ever since I played this like level, dude, I've always for the longest time wanted to work more on this little part. So it's a good looking part, but it definitely needs some optimizing a little bit. So okay, well let's go all the way back here. Okay, let's go ahead and save this though, and then just test it out, and then I'm end stream from there.
if the level won't crash. Hopefully not. Just have like just one solid little run going. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. Probably should have started from the end and then should have probably back because I gotta do all this now. Okay, okay. Let's see for that. Let's do this actually. Start right here. Oh my god, that's so much better. That is so much better. I love that, actually. Not too bad. Let's go back a little bit. Just seeing like how like the frames transition from like this to that. Yeah, not too bad at all. That's like, man. Yeah, see, like that little part just needs to be removed. Now we're like low optimized. The rest of this part is pretty good. And then this part just needs to be optimized as well. Probably just like remove like a few of these glow objects or something like that, but anyways. Alright, so yeah, that's about it. That's ending stream now. Peak, I hope that you have a fantastic night, man. Honestly, thank you for tuning in and staying with me for like how long is the stream? It's like, yeah, for about an hour and 40 minutes actually. So, yeah, I'm a stream tomorrow. I don't know what your plans are. I mean, it's gonna be like later during the day when like people are like out of school or college or whatever they're doing. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna work on this. We're gonna be working on this tomorrow, and then the day after we'll see how it all goes from there. Probably, just start streaming it, playing it, beating it, whatever. So yeah.